All right, well, today is kind of maintenance day. We're going to do an oil change on the Silverado and Frankie. Just got to go down to O'Reilly's, baby. We're also going to take off that wheel and see if we can figure out what's going on with that wheel. Hopefully it's something as simple as greasing a bearing or something like that. So my plan is right now we'll put this in the driveway to let it cool after I get the oil. Check the wheel, change the oil, change the oil. Should be a nice, relaxing day. Boom. Always funny, you gotta do the car shuffle just to get working on stuff. And so yeah, we're gonna have to pull the Jetta out. That way we can put the Silverado in the bay there. And then, while it's cooling down, we'll pull Frankie towards the end of the driveway and we'll mess with the wheels. So, yeah, a little car shuffle, baby. So one nice thing, have an angled garage. I'll pull the Jetta out, pull the Silverado here, and I'll just have it angled like that. We'll get enough angle to get under there. And we'll park it there while it's cooling down. We'll figure out what's going on with Frankie's tire. So that's kind of the plan. We might wait on the oil change for Frankie today. Want to get the tire, that's the priority. Want to get the oil on this one. So boom. Of course, we got to jump it. So maybe it'll start up without the jump pack. Let's try. Hopefully that'd be nice. Get the old flip key. All right, not bad. All right, so as you guys can see from the video right there, the video that's right there, we got the cars moved around, and now that everything's moved, we got the Silverado in the garage. We've got our oil. See, you like how I've got a table right there, but for some reason I put the oil on Morticia. How does that make sense? Anyways, the nice thing with this, the reason I like this setup is this gives enough of an angle coming up the driveway where we can slide under and do the oil change. Kind of keeps it a little cooler in here. It's a little easier than on the rocks or in the street. So we're gonna let the Silverado cool down. We'll go mess with Frankie's wheel, see if we can figure out what's going on there, and boom, baby. Poor old Frankie's to-do list is pretty big too. We gotta still mess with these doors, which you guys gave me a lot of helpful advice there, which is awesome. But we need to fix the doors and the wiring. Still gotta do that. What else? Well, I don't know. There's a lot going on, and that's okay though. So, I mean, you can't have fun stuff without a list of to-dos, I suppose, right? But yeah, we just need, you know, it's April, and man, I gotta tell you, it's hot out here. It's probably a 90-degree day. Good old Arizona. I'm just gonna flip Frankie around so we have the front tire right at the driveway. And yeah, I want to swap the tire with the rear one. And after I do that, well, when I'm doing that, we'll also look at the bearing and see if the bearing's okay. Hopefully it's something simple. You never know. Sometimes we get lucky and it's an easy fix, but I'm not convinced. You know, it's either the bearing or the kingpin, one of the two. Just be a matter of how much work we got ahead of us. All right, let's get this wheel off. loose. Well, this was way worse than I expected. This, you can hear it's moving. So I don't know if maybe at some point we didn't put the tire back on the right way. We're gonna pull it off and see. But I mean, that's borderline not even safe to drive. That's rattling a lot. I wonder if when we put it back on, if it just wasn't snugged up the right way, maybe. Maybe it is the kingpin. It's for sure the kingpins, and I'll show you how I can tell. Besides the obvious, and you guys probably already realized it, but actually, hold on, let me park you in another spot. All right, so check this out and look at the kingpin behind there. That's definitely our culprit. Yeah, it does have a grease point, but and this brake line's seen better days. Okay, well, we're not in a position to change it today, unfortunately, but we are gonna have to swap this kingpin very soon. Unfortunately, it won't be today, but soon. You got quite a bit of wobble there, so that makes sense. All right, well, we got to put the wheel back for now. Yeah, look how bald it is on this side. I was gonna swap them, but I'm like, well, if I swap them, yeah, maybe some of the squeak will go away, but the issue's still there. So then I'll just toast 2 tires. Rather just have to replace this one. Man, I was kind of hoping it wasn't gonna be the kingpins, but it is. So, I mean, we're gonna have to plan that out. But I don't have the parts. Probably not the tools, and definitely not the time today to change it. So we're gonna have to put schedule. That'll probably be the next project, is changing out those kingpins, and we'll probably get Sosa's help on it. Today, now we're gonna get this oil changed, which that far cry easier than kingpins. So yeah, let's start doing that. Boom. Well, the engine's got to be cool now, so I think I just need to grab our drain buckets, crawl under there. Or was it this drain bucket? Maybe it was that one. Yeah, I think that's the bigger one. Probably full, so we'll probably have to drain that just to drain that. That's how this goes. Now you gotta really kind of get back in here because it's a ways back. All right, back here. Should look the same. Yeah. Yep, same bolt. Yeah, definitely feeling a little claustrophobic here, but I mean, really, yeah, it's tight, but you really don't need to jack the truck up. So I'm kind of with the process of, if I don't have to, it's basically safer this way, right? Of course, I didn't grab the oil, but maybe I grabbed the right size wrench. Nope, no, I did not. feels better. Oh. So, got the breather cap out of it, or drain cap, I should say. Hey, what's going on?
I was curious if you wanted this.
Oh, hold on, let me crawl out. You can see how limited the space is, but yeah, I mean, we got our plug here. There's our filter. We're gonna drain this bad boy. So the my neighbor, who he looks for car parts, you know. I got the trim piece for Frankie from him. He found a grill insert for my truck, and he was kind enough to hook it up. So it's awesome. All right, we're gonna let that drain. We'll come back, put a plug in it. Yes, I made a mess. No, you shouldn't be surprised. And then, at least I got the cardboard here. And then we'll come back, put the plug in, and we'll swap the filter. Check it out. So this is what my neighbor gave me. Pretty cool. So, I mean, it's only one side, and it is the newer generation. But you never know. I mean, those ones are pretty wrecked, so we could swap it with this. Or, if any of my Ford buddies are in desperate need of one of these, I would be willing to pay it forward and go that route too. So, if you're desperate, let me know. Okay, so oil should be drained. Let's go under. We'll pull the filter, swap the filter. I mean, I wish the kingpins were this easy. This is an easy job. Awesome. Time to crawl back under it. Should be all straightened out now. Wait for the new plug. Wipe the surface a bit. Here we go. See, that's good. Oh man, I forgot my oil. Got my oil wrench. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Now, personally, this is my favorite style wrench because it's easier to grab. Oh man. There we go. Let that drain a little bit. Well, still a good amount of oil coming out. So anyways, what'd you guys think of garage trivia the other day? Did you guys like it? You know, we're always trying to make that show better. And it's so much fun because we get so many people from all over getting involved with the show. And if you want to get involved in the show, it's really easy. Just connect with us, and you could be on the show. There's any number of ways you can participate. So we love to have as many people as we can. All right, so I'm gonna get the outside of it there. We'll come back. All right, so my hands are covered in oil, of course. Oh, here we go. So I might just do this right here. I was gonna say I was gonna clean it off and then tighten it up, but I didn't realize I had a towel so close. Want to hug and chug it on there. What I try and do is try and tighten it so tight that when you go to rechange it, you can't get it off of there. That's how you know you did a good job. Not really. No, but want to make sure it's tight on there. We're good. So we'll do a little bit of filling, a little bit of drip checking, and easy. No, honestly, I think oil changes are borderline therapeutic. I mean, it's an easy job to do. If for some reason you haven't done your own oil change, you should do it because it's really no big deal. You feel good because you're putting good fluids in. You're keeping your engine healthy. Why not? Anybody can do this. I'm telling you. You don't need to pay somebody to change. Please do not pay somebody to change your own oil. I'm not excited about doing those kingpins. It's definitely the problem. I don't know if I showed on that video. I can't remember now, but when I started lifting up the wheel and it instantly moved like a lot, I was like, oh man, not good. Not good, people. Anyways, I like to clean my oil filter just to make sure no grime gets in the engine bay. And I mean, it couldn't be any easier. Couldn't be any easier, but I love it. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining about easy. At least I shouldn't be. Yeah, so, and then this truck, it takes a zero weight 20. So, real thin, watery stuff. But from what I read online, these engines need that zero weight. I think it has to do with probably the lifters or something. Just needs is that thin. Was it viscosity? Is that the word? So I always try, you know, of course I'm gonna get the right oil. And I always get the full synthetic, because why not? I mean, that's a nice thing, change your own oil. You can do that. Boom. And in case you ever don't know what you're doing, it's on the oil cap. Boom, 0-20. Yeah, it just seems like such watery stuff, but that's what it wants. I don't know if this is the best funnel to use, but that's what we're using. Wow, that's a lot. All right, let's go test. Got a fair amount in there. Always better safe than sorry, right? If I could get back there. Well, we can kind of see right there. Yeah. I think we're okay. Got this little drop right there, but I'll double check it one more time before we start it up, but I think it was just some residue from the outside. Let's go top her off. Man, did I tell you guys how excited I am about my new Ram? Well, it's kind of funny because it's new. Well, kind of new to me, but I mean, I owned it before, so I don't know. I'm really excited to have it back. You have no idea. I'm sure, like most of you car guys and girls, very sentimental with cars, and to have it back, couldn't be happier. We got some things we're going to do to it, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. And there's, you know, to me, it's worth it. It's worth it all day. It's something that I really like. They don't make them like that anymore. They really don't. You can't get that truck new anymore. And so why not? You know, I mean, I like single cab trucks. I like short bed. I mean, I do like long bed trucks too. Of course, I have a long bed. But a single cab short bed truck, I mean, how do you beat that? I love it. And it's all blacked out. I mean, stock, factory, you know? I mean, I'm really excited. It's, to me personally, it means a lot more than, you know, because at the time, I didn't get rid of it. It was kind of, we got rid of the truck out of necessity, but anyways, I'm stoked. Actually, so our videos are going to be out of order. It's not here yet, but you'll probably see the video of it showing up before this goes out. So yeah, and I got really lucky. You know, I found a couple of people that I had some really good options for shipping, and I was perfectly happy with those. And then Chuck reached out, and I was like, Chuck, yeah, why would we not use Chuck? Chuck is like my dude. He's an awesome guy and a really good friend. So I was like, yeah, that's awesome. So really happy that Chuck jumped up, volunteered to do it. We should be good at 7.5 quarts. And actually, it's funny, I was asking Siri, and my neighbor knew faster than Siri knew. But yeah, let's just check, make sure that we're good, and we'll be good. All right. So watery, it's hard to tell. And you get these nice little slinky dipsticks. Not my favorite. I miss the old school ones like Frankie's got, where it's no confusion whatsoever. All right, hold on, let's just double check. We should be good, but yeah, see. I think it's still making its way down there too, but I mean, it's gotta be so hard to see. Like, how do you see that? I can't see that. But I know it's good because we got the mount. I'd say that calls it a wrap, baby. Oh, well, we gotta start it. I also get super paranoid with stuff, so I'm gonna crawl under one last time just to make sure there's no leaks. But we should be good. We'll start her up, and we'll reset the light too. I think we're good to go. Boom. All right, so that's going to do it for today. Definitely win on this Silverado, but not happy about Frankie. It's not great. But I think once we swap the kingpin with Frankie, I think we'll be in a really good spot. So at least it's kind of one of the last things, sort of. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Boom, baby.